Brain exercise time. Work those brain cells. Today's puzzle is all about the superfly. Now let's start out with this puzzle. There's a train, two trains in fact, on the same train track. The train track is 200 miles long. The trains travel toward each other on this track. They leave at the same time. They travel at 10 miles per hour. Right? 200-mile train track, trains travel 10 miles per hour. You might have remembered this problem from high school. There's a little extra here, though. There's a superfly. This fly is going to start on one of the trains, and it's going to go toward the other train at 1,000 miles per hour. This fly is very fast. So when the trains start out, this fly takes off at 1,000 miles an hour headed toward the other train. When it gets to the other train, it's going to turn around and fly back to the first train. When it tags that train, it's going to go back to the second train, and it's going to go back and forth between the trains at 1,000 miles per hour. Now, unfortunately, eventually these trains are going to crash. They're going to meet. And when they meet, the train will get squished. The fly will get squished between the trains. How far did the fly fly? That sounds weird. How far did the fly travel before it got squished between the trains? Oh. Wait, who's hitting me here?
Hi.
Who's this?
Jocko.
Yeah, you're the guy who always sits in the back.
Yeah, I sit in the back.
I'm going to learn your name eventually.
Well, I have a question.
Yeah, what's the question?
I forgot. How fast did that fly? Woo, 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 woo. Back and forth. Woo, 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 woo. How fast is it flying?
The fly is, I always feel strange to say that. The fly travels at 1,000 miles per hour.
Actually, I remembered I wanted you to say flies again. Okay, so the trains are going like 200 miles an hour.
20 miles an hour.
Oh, they're really slow.
Well, actually, they go 10 miles an hour.
10 miles an hour.
10 miles an hour.
Okay. And they're both traveling at 10 miles an hour?
Yes.
And they're going 200 miles.
Yes. The train track is 200 miles.
Okay, 200 miles. And the fly's going, woo, 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 woo.
Yes. The fly is going, woo, woo, woo.
And okay, my fly actually is a smart fly, and before they crash, it just goes whoop up a little bit, and it saves its own life. So that's my version, and you want me to figure out how many miles that fly flew, right?
How many miles did the fly fly?
How many flies did a fly, and a fly? Okay, I'm leaving. Bye.
Yeah, please. All right. Sorry about that. One more time. Train track is 200 miles long. Trains start out at the same time, traveling toward each other at 10 miles per hour. Okay. A reminder, the superfly travels at 1,000 miles per hour. Flies back and forth. How far will the fly fly until it gets squished?
Fly!